This car here was done at the same time that John's car was done. Midwest Motorsports did both cars at about the same time. We found both cars had been sitting for about 25 to 30 years. John's car had been sitting in a garage in Edina, Minnesota. A fellow put it in there hoping to restore it. It was his mother's garage. She passed away. They had to sell the house, so we bought the car. This car was sitting in a barn basically outside Chicago for 30 years. The owner had passed away in the middle of restoring it. But the point I think I want to make is this car and John's car were both done at a very, very high level, restoration level. We'll call it concourse. And this car, as you can see from the trophies, won best of in its class and best of show, competing against, multi-million-dollar Ferraris that had come in from California and Las Vegas and elsewhere for a show at Road America last year. And John's car is basically the same quality level as this car. Dan Iberg from Midwest Motorsports has done many, many cars over the last 40 years, many E-types, and he does a fabulous job. This car was done for me personally, so it is not on the market. I plan to keep it. Of course, John's decided to sell his car. And as John and Dan pointed out, of course, John's car is a 4.2. It's got a lot of features, comfort features, more room, upgrades from the factory than the 3.8. And John's taller than I am, and that's why John took the 4.2. I took the 3.8. That car fit him better.
All right, folks, so if you have watched the rest of the videos that we have cut on this beautiful car, you'll have seen the drive, you'll have seen the cold start, the interview with the owner, the interview with the restorer, the walk around. So, we're ending here with Gene. Gene is from Jag Connection. The thing I want to emphasize is to bring a car to this concourse level of restoration takes a lot. So really, Gene, what does it take financially to do something like this?
Well, the cost to do something like this depends really on your location. If you were to do this on the East or West Coast, you're going to be paying a lot more than we pay here in the Midwest. The costs are just more reasonable. Now again, prior to COVID, 3-4 years ago, you could have done a car like this for a couple $100,000. And that's on top of the cost of the car. And that doesn't include any of your personal time, your need to manage some of the project. So it is very costly, but now, 3 years later, the costs have gone up. That's due to labor problems, supply problems, the quality of the components. We estimate we spent another, when I say we, I had just done my car through Midwest Motorsports.
Okay.
I probably spent another $25,000 just due to poor quality parts, and we just ended up going back and trying to use original OEM parts and restoring them rather than buy new parts. So the cost does vary.
And it goes up. And I tell you what, we've ridden in this thing personally. We've been around it. Jane has taken us for drives. It is an amazing car. It is exactly what you see and what you think you're seeing, right? It is just an incredibly well restored car. So, you know, folks, we hope you've enjoyed all these videos. We hope that this has helped you look at the car thoroughly in a way that allows you to make an informed decision. Gene, thank you.
Thank you guys. Rob, Nathan, part of Two Guys in a Ride. These guys do a lot of videos for us. If you need a good video, a good program like they did for us, you know who to call.
Thanks, Gene.
You're welcome.
And thanks for watching.
Yep.